You know what? I decided to go ahead and completely redo this series of tests, starting from the very beginning. So in round one, I got up to, or all the way up to, doing the 10 cycle dry pass test. And guess what? I couldn't really move the vacuum. It was awful. Set to its full strength, the nozzle itself on this machine perfectly suction cups to the carpet. All right, I'm going to call it at 1027.1 grams empty and blown out bin weight. So what I had to do was go and twist the suction relief ring all the way open. I went over and over this carpet with it fully closed, and then open halfway, and then open all the way. And it wasn't until I opened it all the way to where the machine became reasonable to push. Even with that ring twisted halfway shut, or you could say halfway open, it was pretty much unmanageable. And all the way shut, nah, forget it. You're talking about, like, say, using 2 arms. So for all these tests, the suction ring is going to be opened up all the way. By the way, that was still moderately hard to push. It was not that easy. All right, let me get you in closer. Let's check the raw bin weight. All right, I'm going to call it at, oh, it just moved. All right, I'm going to call it at 1027.4, and the original empty weight was 1027.1, so we ended up getting a 0.3 gram pickup. Now, just for your reference, this was with the ring twisted fully open. With the ring twisted fully closed, the 0.3 went all the way up to 0.5 grams. So that's way up there. I mean, either way you look at it, this is beyond average, to be sure, but when you're talking about a half a gram of carpet shred, ooh, that is really harsh. Let's see if we can extract the fluff, which you can pretty easily see right there. Look at that, nice clean carpet. And I'm sure there's probably some more stuck in there somewhere, but that's all that will normally come out. So it's going to be less than the raw bin weight, to be sure. There, if I just go and put that in there, yeah. So there's a lot more than 0.0 whatever it is still stuck in there. But normally people aren't going to reach up in there with their hands and start cleaning stuff up. So extracted is much less. Maybe let's say 5/100ths of a gram. But the raw bin weight is going to be probably the most accurate here. First up, 5 grams of sand. I'm pretty sure it's going to pick up well. Oh yeah, there's plenty of sand in that thar bin. Let's get you in closer. Look at all that sand in there. Some carpet in there too. All right, let's see what we did. Raw bin pickup. I think I'll move you back a little bit. Okay, raw bin's pretty good. I'll call it at 1029.2, and then we'll subtract 1027.1. We end up with 2.1. That's out of 5 grams. Gives us 42%. All right, that's fantastic. Now let's extract that and see what it is. Come on, there's more in there. And obviously, carpet. Oh, where'd it go? Carpet. And yeah, we got some carpet. It just rips it right out, doesn't it? Okay, other than that, that's a pretty clean pickup. So let's get rid of that. Let's see what the extracted amount is. How efficient is the bin assembly as a whole? All right, got a good 0. And we got 1.4 something. 1.4. Yeah, there's a little. I'll get that. That's not going to change anything. Yeah, I'll just leave it there. Too tiny. I'll call it 1.47 divided by 5. So extracted 29%. Last test, 10 grams of baking soda. There's a coating of soda in there. Let's get you in closer. Raw bin pickup. You can see it's kind of went all over the place in there. So I wonder if the extracted pickup is going to be significantly worse than it should be. Still can't really see that well, can you? Get in there. I'll give you a little extra light. Okay, I'm going to call it at 1032.0 minus 1027.1. Now this is out of 10 grams, not 5. So we literally have, well, we don't need to go and use a calculator for that. That would be 49%. Okay, so now we need to do the extracted amount, and I bet you it's going to be a lot less than 49%. I don't know how well it's going to come out. See if I can get it to one corner. See if I can get a little more out. I know that there's more in there, but that's when I'm able to get out, because it's just kind of stuck on the side. And you can see that there's a little bit of sand in there, but you'll never believe where that sand actually came from. When I was blowing this bin out just a few minutes ago, there was a whole lot of sand that was still stuck, literally right here along this seal. And I did my best without washing it or using a toothpick or something to pick it out. But guess what? It decided to actually come out, and there's the carpet fluff, with the baking soda. So that small amount isn't really going to affect our test with this, but if you look real close, you can see it. That's just the nature of that bin. Dirt actually sticks up inside there all over the place. Okay. Extracted amount. And we got 2.65 grams out of 10, so that's going to round to 27% extracted. So yeah, unfortunately, it's quite a bit lower. So there's more in there, but again, that's just the nature of the bin design. Before I bring out my clean it up and reset the carpet vacuum, a final note about this particular shark. So the bin is designed in such a way that certain types of dirt and debris will actually get stuck on the sides, on the inside of the machine. And it pretty much isn't really going to come out. So if you vacuum up certain types of materials, maybe they're slightly damp, maybe they're a little sticky, maybe it's oily dog hair, what's going to happen is that's going to smell. And maybe even if you empty it profusely, it as reasonably well as you can, over a period of a few weeks or maybe a few months, it could end up smelling very badly. So what you're really going to need to do, and you can very easily with that particular bin, is simply submerge it, wash it. You can use some mild detergent with it or whatever else. You could actually put some kind of like, say, smelly Scentsy beads in there, something along those lines, in order to try to counteract that. But this is one of those bins that you're going to be fighting with smells if you vacuum up or have the potential to vacuum anything that can, let's say, grow into a smell over time. All right, enough of this shark. How about we go and grab our clean it up and reset the carpet vacuum? What will it be this time? Yep, how about a classic Riccar 8850? Yeah, it's hard to push too. But there's no height adjustment on it, so I can't really do much about it. All right, let's see what we have to shake out. Time for the big reveal. And there it is. So let's see. I think I can take this and just put it on bare floors. Before I do that, I need to collect all the baking soda. Oh yeah, and we have some sand to travel over here. Yep, here comes all the baking soda. Here, let's move the sand over to this pile. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Okay, turn the brush roll off, see what happens. Pretty good. That was with the brush roll off. So now I'll turn it back on. But that's that's a clean sweep. How about that? Who knew a machine like this could do so well on bare floors? All right, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more.